At the beginning of this episode, we see that the Soul Master of Body Sect was telling his brothers, remember that we have come here to fulfill the mission that is very important and we will not give up that mission. Can't let it fail anytime soon, that's why I give strict orders that you guys kill whoever comes in front of you and complete this mission. After hearing that, all those Soul Masters moved forward quickly and killed every disciple of Ryu Academy as soon as they came in front of them, because it was not hidden from anyone that the disciples of Body Sect were quiet. On the other hand, Yu Hao, seeing all these scenes, says that this is not going well at all. I had never expected it. That there can be such a deep enmity between the Body Sect and the Ryu Academy. Yes, it is true that I do not like the Ryu Academy at all, but I cannot see those people dying in front of me. I have to do something. Saying this, Yu Hao was about to move forward, but suddenly Skydream Tianmeng stopped him in place. Because Skydream Tianmeng was able to feel a terrifying energy upward, which when Yu Hao looked upward after hearing this terrifying energy was not from anyone else but from Master Du Buxi, who was in the body. There is a Grand Soul Master of the sect. He had started using his Banquet of Death technique here, which was very dangerous technique. Because whoever's body will be touched by this poison rain, his body will be completely burnt to ashes. Down here, many disciples of Ryu Academy were being brutally killed, but then suddenly we see that someone immediately stopped this attack with a blast, and it is none other than Master Jing Hongqing and Master Ma, who has reached here with some of his colleagues. Master Jing Hongqing looks at Du Buxi and says that you have got too much courage that you are attacking my academy in broad daylight. Du Buxi, also seeing all this, tells his disciples to attack and kill them all. Master Du, hearing this order from Buxi, all those disciples moved forward to attack Teacher Ma and his disciples, while we watched on the other side that Master Jing Hongqing also activated his multiple cannons with anger, and at the same time he was telling Master Du Buxi that you have come here, but now I will make sure that you will leave from here. Hearing that you will not be able to escape alive, Master Du Buxi also activated his powers with anger and says that it will be fun today because I also want to see it. As soon as Master Du Buxi said how powerful Master Jing Hongqing's soul guiding weapon is, he quickly came very close to Master Jing Hongqing, where he punches him hard, but on the other hand, an armor was placed on Master Du Buxi's body, due to which that punch could not have any effect on him. Master Du Buxi was getting the advantage in the close-range fight. But then suddenly we see that Master Jing Hongqing pushed Master Du Buxi backwards because the soul guiding weapon has a huge advantage in attacking from a distance, and we see that suddenly Master Jing Hongqing pushes the number of soul guiding weapons, and having increased a lot, he had taken out 1000 soul guiding cannons here. The energy of all of them combined to form a very powerful attack. The attack on Master Du Buxi was so powerful that all the disciples were flying towards the Body Sect below and fell behind them. There was a huge energy blast in Mingde Hall. Yu Hao also says in his mind that this attack was very terrifying, that no one could possibly survive. But then suddenly we see that Master Du Buxi's energy had again started moving forward and attacking Master Jing Hongqing. Seeing this, Master Jing Hongqing has protected himself by creating a barrier around himself. On the other hand, we see that nothing happened to Master Du Buxi. Skydream tells Tianmeng Yu Hao that perhaps Master Du Buxi has some kind of pyramorial power, with the help of which he can convert himself into energy. Due to this, it became easy for him to survive even such powerful attacks. There was a very dangerous fight going on outside here. Yu Hao questions, what is Master Du Buxi doing all this? Of course, they tried to attack secretly here, but now their identity has been revealed. So why are those people not going back from here? To which Skydream Tianmeng replies that surely whatever they came here to achieve must be very important. Because whether it is Body Sect or Mingde Hall, both of them are not trying to give up, they will fight to the last limit. Yu Hao Skydream had understood after listening to Tianmeng's words that the Soul Master of Body Sect had definitely come to take something precious, and the people of Mingde Hall want to protect, but Yu Hao still doesn't know anything about what that thing will be. We see from the other side that Teacher Ma told all his disciples to immediately create a defense formation because I am about to activate the spiral killing domain. After hearing which, all the disciples of Ryu Academy do exactly the same, while Teacher Ma also said spiral killing. The domain that had been activated was a level 8 soul guiding weapon which was carrying out very dangerous attacks. Because of this, the soul master of the body sect was facing a lot of difficulty. Master Jing Hongqing, also while fighting with Master Du Busi upstairs, suddenly expanded his powers to infinity. A total of 10,000 soul guiding cannon was summoned there. Their attack was going to be very dangerous, so Yu Hao immediately started going underground to avoid that attack. This task was not very difficult for Yu Hao, because Yu Hao has Dark Gold Terror Claw, which was easily creating a tunnel inside the ground, but while going underground in the same way, suddenly Yu Hao fell inside another big tunnel, seeing which Yu Hao now lost all his senses. I started to understand that in reality the people of the body sect were planning this for a long time and its path would be somewhere below here because they do not have soul detection techniques like me. Therefore, those people will not be able to find their way through these tunnels, but on the other hand, this task will be much easier for me. Saying the same thing, Yu Hao started spreading his soul detection technique all around, due to which he started seeing the entire underground path. After doing this, Yu Hao moved forward rapidly and finally reached the secret room of Mingde Hall, in which there is definitely something that was attracting Yu Hao, where as soon as he entered this secret hall, lights started turning on all around and Yu Hao suddenly saw with surprise that there was a huge soul guiding robot in front of him. With the help of spiritual eyes, one scans that entire soul guiding robot and sees that there were thousands of formations inside it. Until date, Yu Hao has never seen such a dangerous formation. This technology was very dangerous. Yu Hao is surprised and says to himself that I never thought that Ryu Academy could create something like this, such an advanced technology of Ryu Empire. No one will know about the soul guiding robot that will be nearby. And it is also true that no matter how long I practice cultivation in Mingde Hall, the teachers at Lu Ryu Academy will never let me use or learn such advanced technology. Yu Hao, after thinking about all these things going towards the side, he starts checking, where Yu Hao sees a map. 3 cities were marked on the map, one of which was Xingluo City. On the other side, there was Tiando and the third one was Shrek City. Seeing this, Yu Hao got a strong shock. He understood that Ryu Academy wanted to create havoc by attacking these 3 cities by using these soul guiding robots. Actually, Ryu Academy had created this soul guiding robot. Thinking about these things, the soul guiding robot has been created for war. Yu Hao started seeing visions of how this soul guiding robot will destroy the entire Shrek City. This soul guiding robot is not a good thing, but it is bringing destruction to the world, so we see that Yu Hao had immediately taken out his Dark Gold Terror Claw and he gets angry and says that even before that battle, I will destroy this soul guiding robot. I cannot let it be used in the wrong hands. Saying this, friend Yu Hao jumped quickly and tried to break that soul guiding using his Dark Gold Terror Claw. But there was not even a single scratch on this soul guiding robot, due to which Yu Hao understood that this soul guiding robot is very dangerous. Destroying it is not in my power. I will have to find some other solution. With the help of soul detection technique, he started scanning the surrounding hall so that he could find some other way. While scanning the entire hall, suddenly Yu Hao sees a shining crystal. After going towards the shining crystal, Yu Hao realizes that it is a star sapphire. Master Fan Yu had told Yu Hao during training that star sapphire is a crystal which has mysterious power. This is how you use this crystal. You can create soul guiding device storage inside which you will be able to store many big things. That is, here you can use this soul guiding tool as a storage. Knowing this, Yu Hao became very happy because under no circumstances could he allow this big soul guiding robot to be used in any war. We see that Yu Hao started using that soul guiding device storage, which was Yu Hao, who has suddenly consumed Yu Hao's third soul power after being activated. Seeing all this, gets upset and says that he has to complete his work as soon as possible. Because this soul guiding tool is consuming my soul energy very fast, Yu Hao opens a huge storage portal and stores this soul guiding robot inside it, after doing which, Yu Hao happily returned from there. On his way back, Yu Hao suddenly hears the sound of glass breaking. That's why Yu Hao went to the side and hid, and he came to know that the man was none other than a soul master of the body sect who had come here specially to complete his mission. We see that he had set up a seal god platform. Seeing this, Yu Hao now finally understood that the reason why the body sect attacked Mingde Hall was so that they could achieve this Seal God platform. Then suddenly on the other side, the soul master of the body sect heard someone sound from behind, so he asks a question, "Tell me who is there?" Then suddenly we see that soul master Du Busi had come there, seeing whom he was shocked. Master nervously moves forward and comes in front of Master Du Busi and says, "Chairman, finally I have found him." Chairman Du Busi also says with a lot of attitude about the Seal God platform that well done, our mission has been completed, I am taking the Seal God platform with me now. Who says that Master Du Busi would have taken the Seal God platform? But we found out that this is not the real Master Du Busi, but Yu Hao had created this Master Du Busi using his simulation technique. Therefore, when he tries to keep the Seal God platform inside his storage, suddenly it comes out again because the soul power that was inside the Seal God platform is very powerful. That is why that soul master also gets this power. It turns out that the person in front of him is not Master Du Busi but an impersonator, due to which the soul master gets angry and attacks Yu Hao's simulation technique. On the other hand, Yu Hao had also held that Seal God platform in front of him to protect himself. This attack was very powerful, due to which the Seal God platform broke and the beast present inside it immediately gets free and comes out angry. He says that, "You bastard humans, now you will not survive, I will kill you all." At the same time, ice energy spread all around. Ice Jade Scorpion Empress hears the voice and asks a question in her mind that this voice feels familiar. After all, whose voice is this? Then Ice Jade Scorpion Empress remembers that there is no one else but Ice Empress, so he told Yu Hao that we have to immediately go after Ice Empress. Her body has been destroyed. Currently she is in a soul form. And in soul form, she will not be able to survive for long. We should go and help her. Yu Hao, after listening to all the words of Ice Jade Scorpion Empress, once again comes upstairs where he realizes that Ice Empress is alone here. But she was fighting with Master Jing Hongqing and Master Du Busi, and the aura of the Ice Empress was very dangerous. Yu Hao had never felt such terrifying ice power before today. Therefore, Ice Jade Scorpion Empress tells Yu Hao about Ice Empress that she is ranked third among the top 10 soul beasts of the Northern Territory. Although she is very powerful, but humans have deceitfully imprisoned her soul in the Seal God platform. And during the fight below, suddenly her soul becomes free, so she tries to come back to her soul beast form. But her body has been destroyed, hence her soul will not be able to survive for long. She can use only 10% power of her full strength. By the way, Ice Empress nearby had once saved my life, so this time I am helping her. I want to do this, but these people were not able to understand how to help him because we look upwards. Ice Empress was very powerful. She easily blocks the full dangerous attacks of Master Jing Hongqing and Master Du Busi, and at the same time she angrily says that you humans will have to pay the price for your mistake. You all tried to hunt me by deceit, so all of you will be killed. And the Ice Empress suddenly spread her ice abilities all around, due to which Yu Hao and everyone else were saving themselves with great difficulty. And here the Ice Empress prepares herself for a very big blast, from which both Master Jing Hongqing and Master Du Busi did not have time to avoid the blast, and we see that a dangerous blast took place here, whose effect later we see Master Du Busi here. His condition had deteriorated very much. He has been injured so badly that now he will not be able to fight for long. Master Du Busi's condition was also not very good. And Master Jing Hongqing gets angry and says that because of these bastards, we lost the 1,00,000-year-old soul beast embryo. So Master Jing Hongqing wanted to angrily attack Master Du Busi in front of him, seeing which Master Du Busi he asks his comrades to retreat because they feel that the Ice Empress has self-destruct. Now there is no use in staying here. While on the other hand Master Jing Hongqing tells his comrades to follow these people. We will not let these people leave from here alive. The soul masters of Mingde Hall started following the disciples of Body Sect, while on the bottom we see that here, under the debris of Mingde Hall, Yu Hao was also lying in an unconscious state, and inside his soul sea, the Ice Jade Scorpion Empress had saved the life of the Ice Goddess. But in the last big blast, the Ice Goddess had consumed a lot of her energy, so she did not have much chance of survival. The Ice Goddess cannot recover herself. Her soul will not be able to survive here for long. She is going to fade into ashes soon. Ice Jade Scorpion Empress wanted to do anything to save the Ice Goddess, so she tells Skydream Tianming that Skydream Tianming, can you help us? If you combine with Yu Hao, then we can save the Ice Goddess, to which Skydream Tianming replies saying that it's no use, it's too late. Ice Goddess Skydream Tianming's words, hearing this she says, forgive me. If I had known earlier that you guys were here, then maybe I would not have used that big blast. It was the only last option available to me. If I had not used that great ice blast technique, they would have imprisoned me again. Here, when the Ice Goddess was telling all this, suddenly she started having a lot of pain because her soul was being destroyed. Besides, very extreme level of ice energy was coming out from his body, due to which Yu Hao could also get hurt. Ice Goddess tells Ice Jade Scorpion Empress and Skydream Tianming that I have cultivated for 7 lakh years, hence my energy is very dangerous. With the help of this, you both can also be killed. You people should get me out of this soul sea as soon as possible. Have to take it out. I don't want both of you to get killed along with the explosion of my body. While she was saying all this, suddenly we hear the voice of God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx, who was telling the Ice Goddess that there is no need for you to go from here. The Ice Goddess also hears that voice and turns back and says that this is the soul of a god, to which God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx replies and says that I am not God completely because I never entered the god realm. I used to be a human being. There was a time when my condition was exactly like yours. I was reduced to just a soul conscious which could not remain stable for long. Seeing you, I remembered myself. You are a snow goddess who was created by the power of heaven and earth to give birth to a creature like you with such ease. This should not end like this. Hearing all these things, Snow Goddess asks a question, Senior, do you know any way to save me? To which God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx replies that yes, I have a special technique. If I had my main body, then your chances of survival would have been up to 80%, but now I myself have become a soul, so your chances of survival have reduced a lot. It is possible that your if survival chances are up to 30%, then tell me, are you ready to take this risk, because it will cause you a lot of trouble. Hearing this, the Snow Goddess got lost in thought for a while. Ice Jade Scorpion Empress and Skydream Tianming say to the Snow Goddess that you can also stay with us in the Soul Sea. Then suddenly, Yu Hao's voice is also heard in the Soul Sea, which is I was telling the Snow Goddess that my name is Yu Hao. I am the owner of this Soul Sea, and I came to know from the Ice Jade Scorpion Empress that you are her friend. That's why I want us to save your life together. You can live in my Soul Sea. Seeing such good behavior of everyone here, the Snow Goddess became very happy, and finally the Snow Goddess agrees for this, where we see God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx also started performing a special technique using his staff, during which he tries to seal the soul of the Snow Goddess using his abilities. During this time, of course, the Snow Goddess was also suffering a lot, but after some continuous efforts, finally we see that the God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx successfully sealed the soul of the Snow Goddess, which means that the Snow Goddess will no longer have to die. She can survive being sealed for some time by recovering her soul power again. The Snow Goddess thanks God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx. God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx replies saying that your strength was very high, which means it will take a lot of time for you to recover. After saying all these things, God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx moved forward. Ice Jade Scorpion Empress and Skydream Tianming were very happy to see all this, and both of them also thanked God Calamity Necromancer Electrolyx, and with this our episode ends here.